Howdy folks, Mama Z here of the Zombie Squirts. I want to talk about acceptance versus tolerance. I know, like the last few years, they've been teaching in schools tolerance. And it didn't really sit with me really well, because to me tolerance is a negative connotation. The definition of tolerate is to accept or endure somebody or something that's unpleasant or disliked with self-control and restraint. You have to restrain yourself from acting upon somebody being different. The synonyms for tolerate, which I find this really interesting, are to put up with, to stomach, to deal with. To me, that doesn't really sound very positive. You have to tolerate somebody because they're different. That doesn't sound good. You know, it sounds forced. What we need to teach kids is acceptance. Now, obviously, the most simplistic definition of acceptance is to agree with something or somebody. It's also a meaning of the action of consenting to receive or undertake something that's offered to you. And I'd like to think of that as people offer things to other people. They can offer things to you. They can offer their energy to you and your creative ideas, you know, but if you don't give that person a chance, if you don't see what they have to offer, and you just automatically, by the way they look or sound or act, or you just automatically think that they have nothing to offer, well, shame on you. People have things to offer. They have gifts to offer. And it doesn't matter if they're in a wheelchair, or what sex they are, or sexual preference, or their religion, or what they look like, if they're white, black, Latino, it doesn't matter. Everybody has something to offer. And we should be accepting of that, not tolerate it. Another meaning of acceptance is the action or process of being received as adequate or suitable, typically within a group setting. Now let's think about that. Adequate and suitable. Sounds a lot better than I have to put up with you. Now the synonyms for acceptance are, you know, fairly different than tolerance. And some of them are welcome, favorable, receptive. To me, that sounds a lot more positive than putting up with or having to stomach or deal with. So I believe that acceptance should be taught in schools, not tolerance. Because if kids start accepting other kids and other people for who they truly are, no matter what they look like, no matter what things they like or don't like, you know, you don't have to agree on everything. But if they start accepting them and not feeling like they have to be forced to put up with them, I think we'd have a lot better outcomes of, you know, less kids being bullied, because maybe, you know, if they have to tolerate, they're being resentful. And then they can't express that, so they start bullying later on down the line because they felt like they had to tolerate people for some reason because they were taught that way. So I think if we teach them acceptance and keep putting that in their heads all the time, that you need to accept people for who they are, because you want people to accept you for who you are, right? I think if they had the shoe on the other foot and actually thought about it, they might change their mind and change their tune about how they feel when it comes to other people's differences. They're not going to feel like they have to tolerate them. They're just going to feel like they accept them because they want to be accepted as well. We all want to be accepted, not tolerated. This is Mama Z of the Zombie Squirts. Please check out our website at zombiesquirts.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.